Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. So far this season, Buxton is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Ball 2. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Devin Smeltzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drilled to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Judge stands at first with 1 out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Kepler is there, 2 down. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the stretch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out with the man at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
In now, DJ Stewart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on it.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Andujar is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
3 runs already home here. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side. All in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Yankees 3 and the Twins nothing. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
At the plate, Max Kepler. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round triplers.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this will be fouled away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out. First pitch on its way. Aaron Judge comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Looking at his career totals, Morrison hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis. His heater's got some late ride through the zone, a lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Set to go now, Travis Blankenhorn, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Joseph Austin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Lifted into center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. He singled his last time up. Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Yankees all set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, Kepler.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. From the stretch, here's the pitch. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2 one more time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit high in the air down the right field line, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Count even at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Andujar fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Max Kepler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Judge comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, second base.
Into the box now, Travis Blankenhorn. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But not before. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
And a ball, 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Line towards center field. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joseph Austin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. No hits to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
LeMahieu's got it. And very quickly they're two gone to start the inning.
The bat, number 11.
Set. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one by the look on the manager's face.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Lewis Thorpe enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the.
Number 43, Lewis Thorpe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Kepler, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
Stepping in, DJ Stewart. He reached on a. Single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting. The third
now in the box, Miguel Andujar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Again, another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Here's Miguel Sano. Due up.
Leading off for the Twins, the third baseman.
Jordan Yamamoto is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
The pitch.
Number 68. Yamamoto.
Count 1-0.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball one. He was a ground out victim last time up. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, I think
now the 3-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Garver comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
he went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. In there, 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Sharp ground ball to third. He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So striding forward now, Logan Morrison. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Good battle. Count remains full. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in on to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is last.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, one down. One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. In there for strike one, 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
3-1 to him now. And he fouls this one off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for Minnesota, the second baseman, Travis Blankenborn.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now with the play, Joseph Austin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here it comes, 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second, and that's the second out. Here's Byron Buxton now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here. Domingo Germán enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Leading up for the Yankees. Not shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, DJ Stewart. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he'll get in there safely. So it's a tight spot here. First and second. 1 man out. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Mountcastle rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Tyler Clippard answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Clippard uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. The 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to minimize the damage here. Right there for strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 twin error. And 2 men left on base. Tyler Wade. Will also enter as he takes over at third base. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Miguel Sano is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-0.
Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Now batting, Mitch Garver. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Judge is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
6-2 the final total today. The Yanks earn home victory number 50 on the season. Luis Severino records his 14th winning decision of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Domingo Germán gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.